Okay, so we will proceed with the 3 reservoir problem. So we have here, ito po yung example natin with the 3 reservoir. So napakarami, nakakalito. No? So isa-isahin po natin yan. Isa-isahin lang po natin yung mga elements dito sa ating figure. Nakikita nyo sa ating slides. So first, ito po yung A, B, C. Yung mga A, B, C na yan. Yan po yung reservoir mismo. Sabihin yan, ayan po yung reservoir A. Ito naman yung letter B, no? And so on, letter C. So hanggang 3 reservoir lang po tayo kasi yung 4 na po nun, kunyari meron pang isa, medyo complicated na siya. Okay, so 3 lang po yung ating i-discuss. So first, makikita nyo po in each reservoir is merong elevation. Example lang po ito, we have elevation 100. Yung EI, hindi po yan sa ano, no? Hindi po yan sa theory. Ito po is elevation, EL. So, elevation 100, elevation 80, elevation 50. So, syempre, meron po yung differences in elevation. Kunyari, yung difference of elevation nitong dalawa, ayan po yung 20 meters, ganon. And so on. Pero anyways, mamaya na yan. So, in each reservoir, meron po tayong pipe connected or line connected to the junction po natin na tinatawag. So, yung junction P, ayan po yung physical point where the 3 pipes meet or the reservoir lines meet. So, in this junction, meron po tayong tinatawag na P prime. Yung P prime naman po, yung tawag po natin dyan is piezometer level. Okay? Ito naman po yung piezometric head at the junction. So, ibig sabihin, so ayan po yung head. Ito po yung level ito po yung head na kinos ng pressure head. Okay? Which is the P prime. So, ibig sabihin, nakalagay po siya dito sa junction P. So, yung P prime is very important pagdating sa 3 reservoir problem kasi po, dyan po natin madidetermine kung yung flow is papasok doon sa reservoir or papalabas po sa reservoir. Nakukuha po natin. So, ibig sabihin, kunyari may flow dito, pababa, kasi makadetermine naman natin, no? Depende din sa elevation. Kunyari, elevation 1 to elevation 2. Elevation 1. Reservoir 1 to reservoir 2. Automatic, ma-observe natin na itong reservoir A, papalabas din yung tubig kasi yan yung may pinakamataas na elevation. And at the same time, malalaman po natin based dito sa location ng piezometer. Okay, so since kung may flow po tayo dito ng water, automatic may tataas po ditong water level. So parang ano po yan, anong tawag dyan? Yung pressures natin sa tires, no? So, syempre may pressure po yan. Tataas po yung pressure. So, tataas din po. Meron po tayong pressure head pagdating naman sa mga pipes. So, yung rule natin dito sa piezometer natin, kapag yung P prime is mas mataas doon sa elevation ng reservoir, ibig sabihin, yung water flows into that reservoir. Ibig sabihin, papasok po doon sa reservoir yung ating tubig. So, for example, yung P prime is equivalent to 90 meters. So, yung elevation A is 100. So, ibig sabihin, mas mataas po yung reservoir A compared sa piezometer P prime. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po siya papasok yung tubig doon sa ating sa reservoir A. Instead, papalabas po siya. Pangalawa naman, we have elevation 80 at reservoir B. So, mas mataas po yung ating P prime, kaya po yung water natin dito, or yung flow is into that reservoir, or papasok po sa ating reservoir B. And so on. Okay? So, same lang po yung concept natin dito. Yung inflow po is equivalent to outflow. Kung ano po yung feed flow ng pinakamataas na reservoir, ayan po yung papasok doon sa mga karatig na reservoir natin. So, naintindihan na po yung ating reservoir elements. So, aside from this one, meron din po tayong mga head losses pagdating sa reservoir. Kasi, connected siya ng pipes. So, of course, meron po yung head loss. So, una, by the way, yung elevation ng reservoir natin is connected to the P prime po or piezometric head or piezometer level by the EGL. Okay, energy grade line kung natatandaan po natin. Energy grade line. Ayan naman po yung na nagre-represent ng energy loss due to friction. Pagdating naman sa reservoir, due to friction lang po siya, no? So, kaya ma-observe po natin yung difference in elevation pagdating ng P prime sa elevation. Ayan po yung head loss natin. Okay, so kung kunyari, example, meron tayong 90 meters dito sa P prime. Okay? So, yung head loss po natin is equivalent to elevation A minus 90. Yung head loss natin dito is 10 meters. And so on. Kung maka-observe nyo, pababa po yung ating elevate o yung energy grade line kasi yung friction po natin is, or yung head loss po natin is nagbababa or meron po tayong nawawalang head, kaya tawag head loss. Same with the energy grade line 3. Ito naman po yung total na head loss natin. Picture. And yan. Next. Meron tayong dalawang type ng reserva based doon sa mga problem. Based doon sa problem ng reserva. So, first, given the discharge. Ay, nalipat. Given the discharge in one of the pipes or given the pressure at junction P. Kasi kung given yung pressure at junction P po, masosolve po natin yung P prime niyan. Okay? And the required is the elevation of one of the reservoir or the diameter or length of one of the pipes. Ganyan naman yung type 1. Type 2 naman, given all the pipe properties and elevation, pero kailangan nating masolve yung each flow rate ng each pipe and masolve ito through trial and error. Ito po yung procedure natin for solving the reservoir problems. Type 1. Una, with known flow in one pipe leading to or flowing out from a reservoir of known elevation, malalaman po natin yung head loss. Makasolve po tayong head loss. Pwede natin gamitin yung mga to. Kunyari, merong Q. So, makasolve natin kagad yung head loss, no? Depende sa anong given na given sa problem. Pangalawa naman, determine the elevation of the energy grade line at the junction of the pipes P by adding or subtracting the head loss in the pipe from the elevation of the water reservoir or the water surface in the reservoir. So, kunyari, alam na natin yung elevation natin, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina. Sabihin natin head loss number 1 na solve natin. Sabihin natin 5 meters. Tapos, meron tayong elevation of, ma-solve natin yung elevation ng junction ng pipes P. So, let's say yung elevation 1, elevation A is 100 din. So, ma-solve natin kaagad yung P prime, which is 95. Ganon. Example lang to. Pangalawa naman po is, pangatlo, if the known value is the pressure at P, the elevation P prime is the elevation of P plus the pressure over the gamma. P prime po yan. Draw a line from P prime to the surface of the other reservoir. This line represents the EGLs of each pipe. The difference in elevation between the P prime and the surface of the reservoir is the head lost in the pipe. Solve for the discharge in each pipe. Okay, so hindi natin ito ma-apply kung wala po tayong problem. Kaya, let's proceed sa ating problem number 1 for the type 1 reservoir 3 reservoir problem. Meron tayong 1,200 mm diameter concrete pipe, 1.8 meter long, carries 1.35 cubic meter per second na discharge. So, meron po tayong Q1 equivalent to 1.35 cubic meter per second from reservoir A. So, galing po dito, meron po yung pababa daw po, no? And discharges into 2 concrete pipes, pero hindi pa natin alam kung paano or kung saan papasok yung iba. One of the pipe is 750 mm, discharges into reservoir B, in which the surface is at elevation 44. Determine the elevation of the water C, or reservoir C, into which the other 750 mm diameter pipe is flowing. So, meron tayong mga given na to. Ito, and ito. I-assume natin na yung F natin is 0.02 for all pipes. So, meron po tayong F 0.02. Okay, so let's solve for this one using the procedures given by me. Okay, first, with known flow in one pipe leading to or flowing out from a reservoir of known elevation, solve for its head loss HF. So, para po dito sa ating head loss HF, with our given 1.35 na Q, makakasolve na po tayo dito ng head loss number 1. Ano po? Head loss number 1 is 0.0826. F natin is 0.2. Yung L natin is, ito po, 1.8 yung length. And then, yung Q natin is 1.35 squared. Tapos, yung diameter naman natin is 1.2 meters or raised to 5. Yung head loss po natin dito at pipe 1 is equivalent to 2.18 meters. I-take note lang po natin itong ating head loss number 1. Okay, so pagdating naman po ng step number 2, makakasolve naman po tayo dito ng P prime, elevation ng P prime. Determine the elevation of the energy grade line at junction of the pipes, P prime. So first, para sa elevation ng P prime natin, elevation of P prime. Kung ma-observe po natin dito, meron po tayong head loss. So by the way, gagawa po tayo ng drawing muna. Kasi dito po, meron po yung sabihin nating P prime. Okay, so connecting this P prime daw po, yan, sa mga level ng ating reservoir. Yung distance daw po ng mga level na yan, tatawagin nating mga head loss. So, dito meron tayong head loss 1. Ito naman, sabihin natin mas mataas siya dito. Ito naman po is head loss number 2. And this one is head loss number 3. Ganyan po siya, no? So, kung ma-observe po natin, kung meron tayong elevation 50, and then may head loss po tayong 2.18, tama? Makakasolve na tayo ng elevation nito. Okay? Lagay natin dito yung equation ng elevation. So, meron po tayong elevation A minus head loss 1. Meron po tayong 100. Ilan nga yun? 50. Bawasan po natin ng 2.18 yung ating elevation P prime. Is equivalent to 47.82 meters. Ito po yung ating elevation at P prime. Pero naman kung known value ng pressure ng P, makakasolve tayo ng elevation ng P gamit ito. Okay, pero since nakakasolve naman tayo nito, kaya naman po natin masolve without relying on the step number 3. Tapos, ayan na, draw a line from P prime to the surface of the other reservoir. Yung line na yan magre-represent ng EGL of each pipe. So, yung difference in elevation between the P prime and the surface of the reservoir is the head loss in each pipe. So, medyo madali na lang ito kasi meron na tayong value ng P prime, which is the 47.5 meters. Nakuha? So, para po naman po sa head loss number 2, kung titignan natin yung ating figure, yung elevation P prime po natin is 47.82. Kung babawasan po natin ng head loss, elevation B na po yan. Tama? So, ibig sabihin po, para makuha yung head loss, yung elevation P, babawasan natin ng elevation ng B. Tama? So, 47.82, bawasan natin ng 44. Ito na po yung head loss number 2 or 3.82 meters. Diba? Dali. Last, ito na yung kailangan nating isolve, which is the head loss at 3, or elevation at point 3. For elevation C. Isolve muna natin kasi yung kailangan po natin dito is masolve natin itong head loss, no? Tama. Pag nasolve natin yung head loss, makakasolve na tayo ng elevation. Pero in our case po kasi, yung head loss natin, hindi natin masolve kasi mala po tayong elevation. Na-gets nyo? Kagaya ng ganito. Meron tayong elevation B, kaya nakasolve tayo ng head loss. So, ang gagawin po natin, gagamitin po natin yung pinag-aralan natin na head loss formula, 0.0826 FL Q squared over D raised to 5. Kung nakikita nyo, may pipe po yan. So, ibig sabihin yung head loss, makasolve po natin. Pero yung kulang natin dito is wala po tayong discharge. So, by the way, kung ma-observe po natin, meron na po dito mga arrow. Kung makikita nyo, yung elevation 47.82 is mas mababa compared sa elevation 50. Kaya pababa po yung ating flow or papalabas sa reservoir. Wherein naman dito sa point B or sa elevation B is 44 lang siya. Kaya papasok po yung ating flow. Okay, pero dito hindi po natin alam. Kasi baka papataas yan, di ba? Malay mo, mas mataas pa yung elevation pala nito. So, kaya i-assume na lang natin based on our figure na mas mababa siya. Okay? So, kaya ganito ang mangyayari. Meron po tayong formula nito, pero wala po tayong Q3. Pero paano natin makukuha yung Q3? Meron po tayong equation ng Q1 is equivalent to Q2 plus Q3. Tama? Meron tayong head loss, so makakasolve tayo ng Q2. Meron po tayong Q1 which is 1.35. Matitira po sa atin is Q3. So makakasolve tayo ng Q3. Okay. So for this one, solve muna natin yung ating head loss or yung Q2 gamit yung head loss equation. So meron po tayong 3.82. So 0.0826. Yung F natin is 0.02 all throughout. So yung length natin sa point 2 is 1,350. And then yung discharge natin is unknown, syempre. Pero yung diameter natin is 0.75. Solving for the Q2, meron po tayong ma-solve dito na 0.6375 cubic meter per second. Ito na yung gagamitin natin dito sa Q1 equivalent to Q2 plus Q3. Yung Q1 1.35, yung Q2 naman is 0.6375 plus yung Q3. So para sa Q3 makakasolve po tayo, that is equivalent to 0.77125 cubic meter per second. Which is ito na po yung kailangan natin para makasolve po tayo ng head loss number 3. So para sa head loss number 3, 0.0826, 0.02. Yung length po natin dito is 1,350 ulit. Pero yung discharge natin is ito na yung gagamitin natin. 0.7125 squared all over 0.75 raised to the 5. So, kaya yung magiging head loss number 3 po natin dito is 4.77 meters. Highlight natin. And then, yung unknown po natin dito is yung elevation C. So, para, kunyari, meron na tayo ditong value ng 4.77. Para makuha po natin yung elevation C, ang gagawin natin, head loss number 3. Okay? Head loss number 3. Ay, hindi pala head loss. Ang gagawin po natin dito is elevation P prime. Bawasan po natin ng head loss number 3. Ayan na po yung magiging elevation at point C. Okay? Na-gets? Gets na yan. So, gabihin na natin 47.82 minus 4.77. This is equivalent to 43.05 elevation C. Picture para sa ating problem number 1.